And now, our feature presentation.
Are they twins or is one just a reflection?
Forget it, Mick.
What is Jackson?
If I can't find a real man, I would rather die a virgin.
Last chance. I'm gonna count to 3.
It's a tummy fry.
Kill a camera.
Welcome, one and all, to a very special Christmas time edition of Good Improv Watches, where we watch something stupid with a Christmas twist, and you watch us watching that stupid thing. Also with a Christmas twist. Up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, you can be dressed Christmassy in the comfort of your own home if you'd like. I am. From the waist down, not from top up.
I like to dress uncomfortably at home.
Yeah?
A lot of people don't know this about the Christmas twist, but it was also written by Chubby Checker.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he had it, because he had themed twists. I'm sure he had a Christmas one.
Let's Christmas twist again. And that's just
last Christmas.
Like we did last Christmas. Exactly.
Remember when he was like, oh God, must have been a few years ago where he was like bitching that, come on, put me in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame already. I want to take advantage of that and 2 or more before it's too late. I'm like, Chubby, it's been too late for a long time. But,
yeah, you were known as Chubby when you were like 20 years old. Imagine how bad it's gotten now. Morbidly obese Checker.
Yeah. Yeah, Chubby Checker, you know. Chubby Checkers is good. I enjoy his music, but really I like a more refined musician, more like Chubby Chess. He's kind of
he's the thinking man's Chubby Checker.
Yes.
All right, well, this isn't going to be a solely focused on Chubby Checker and puns today. We actually got something we're going to be watching for you.
Oh,
and that something is called Ebenezer. You guys know anything about this one?
Well, I know it's a Christmas Carol, but it's with Jack Palance as Ebenezer Scrooge.
That's a very classy and sophisticated way of pronouncing his name. I usually say just Jack Palance. That's what I usually say when I'm talking about him.
If Jack Palance's relatives are still alive, please write in and tell us how to pronounce his name.
Please.
And subscribe to the channel while you're at it.
Yeah. Do that.
The whole Palance family. If you just take a moment and hit that subscribe button, that'd really help us out.
It really would. Really would. You can join the other 87 and, just kind of get to know them, mingle a little bit.
Yeah.
We can't hold your hand the whole time. Like, make friends.
Mingle in the chat room. Come on. Live a little. All right, so shall we watch this guy?
Yeah.
Let's watch it.
All right.
But we have to go to the place where we watch movies first. We can't just watch them here. Like animals.
No, we need to go to the drive-in.
Hey.
Oh, there we go. There's the movie.
Made it just in time for the movie.
Wow, not a lot of movies start on a freeze frame. I like it. They usually end that way. This is like the Benjamin Button here.
They ruined the freeze frame by moving it.
Ricky Schroeder.
What do you want to bet this is filmed but near Calgary somewhere?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our research department was sleeping, but I think this might have been done at Fort Edmonton Park.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, that does look like Fort Edmonton. That does look like Fort Edmonton Park to me.
There's a chance that some of this was done at Fort Edmonton Park.
Yeah.
Well, we support local, so that's why we're watching this film.
But the research department is like half remembering that only. It's not totally sourced. You think this will be Tiny Tim?
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, he's limping. Guessing this is Tiny Tim.
This ends up being Cratchit.
Okay. Well, maybe this is like Batman Begins. This is Ebenezer Begins, and it's a young Ebenezer. And his parents are about to get gunned down at the opera.
And he takes the money from them. Oh, there we go. Mountie. So they're not even saying it takes place in the Wild West. This takes place in Canada, because that looked like a Mountie to me.
Sam,
Yeah.
Big wedding. It just has to be with you.
My only question is, when?
Well, when I'm set up with enough money that you won't have to work in that place anymore.
If I don't get there soon, I won't have
The whorehouse?
That's what I was wondering too. The brothel?
Yeah.
You know, I've got half a mind to go over there and tell that Miss Martha.
Sam, I love you.
Not more than I love you.
You know, you can't kiss me on the lips. I do work in a brothel. I've done more than that.
Does that say Fard Games?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, they're the primitive card games. Before there's card games, there's fard games.
There's Fard Games.
Christmas.
He just mumbled Christmas?
He just mumbled Christmas in the bar, chewing a cigar.
Yeah.
Puts his hand out and
Your boot.
Like Seth Rogen, the bartender here.
he demands his boot. He just gave it to him.
He's gonna pull a... Oh.
I said, shut up! Christmas. A waste of time and...
You could have asked for something more effective to throw than a boot. I mean, that lost a lot of
I mean,
a lot of power.
may I suggest as the villain in a cowboy movie, you pull out a gun? Is that...
That would do it.
Would that work?
Point being,
At least a spittoon.
Sir, it's just that my family...
That's how they used to duel before guns. They used to stand in the street across from one another, say, draw, and then they both try to get their boot off and throw it at the other guy.
That's probably why cowboy boots got so popular. You can get them off quick. Unlike those other boots with laces, you gotta stand there unlacing it.
Yeah.
another game.
Right. So does he own like a counting house or something? Is he foreclosing people's mortgages? What does he actually do?
Well, it seemed like Cratchit was the bartender in this one.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. So he owns the inn. Maybe he just owns the town. Because it said Ebenezer Scrooge, proprietor, on the end sign. Oh, what's he got? That was not a well-acted sneeze there, Jack.
That was a pretty fake sneeze.
God bless you.
Roger. Come on. Call.
The guy bet a bag of diamonds, then I guess.
I guess. It's really not fair that he could just call more money from the bar whenever he wants. Shouldn't you just, be playing with what you have on the table
Then
there?
you buy in and then...
Full house.
Full house.
Merry Christmas.
A sore loser always makes my day.
Didn't seem like a sore loser. He said Merry Christmas and left.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
like-
That was pretty graceful, I thought, honestly.
I was filled with the Christmas spirit. Now I don't have a dang thing left.
Well, then why'd you gamble it all away?
That's
Don't
what
gamble.
gambling is.
Came in for a brew, one measly drink. I should never have let you talk me into playing cards.
Oh,
it's his
no, you don't.
Yeah, you sat down at the table, buddy.
He's completely understood.
To feed my alcoholism problem. I didn't mean to feed my gambling addiction.
He really likes that cigar.
Mr. Benson, you surprised me. I would have thought you had more faith in yourself.
He manages to speak surprisingly clear with his cigar in his mouth.
Yeah.
Come on, just one last.
It hasn't left his mouth since this movie started.
Against what? I don't got a dang thing left.
Oh, yes, you do. Your land.
Oh, I was going to say your life.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
his land's worth much more.
You know, I was just lamenting the loss of all my material possessions. What if I ruined my life by losing my land as well?
Oh, walk away. Coward.
Well, it's a mighty big piece of land.
Richard.
I like the idea that Scrooge is a card shark.
A mighty big bag of gold.
How do we know that's gold in there? We've seen you put 3 bags on the table. We've not seen what's in any of them.
Mr. You restore my faith in greed. Care for a cigar?
Careful, they're very hard to get out of your mouth once you get them in there.
Okay, I was gonna say this is already lit. What's he gonna light it twice?
Couple aces. All right, that's not bad.
Oh, that's how he's cheating.
I mean, it couldn't have been more obvious than that's Scrooge. It's entirely obvious that you're cheating.
Yeah.
You need spectacles, Mr. Benson.
Full house.
Let me guess, he's gonna be playing all the Ghosts of Christmas at card games here.
Yeah.
I smell a stinking cheater.
On the contrary, Mr. Benson, it is the distinct odor of a loser. Now, I strongly recommend you remove your hands and take back that offensive slur.
You are a lying, cheating, greedy old geezer, and you just stole my land.
Mr. Benson, what do you really mean?
Oh, you're not gonna get away with this, Scrooge!
Mr. Scrooge to you. I own half this town, and now your land. I get away with everything. And for you.
Get away with
What a great thing to say. He just caught his fist out of midair there.
And punched out another guy by hitting him.
Wow, double hit.
Make a note of that. And I do expect you to reimburse me for the cost of that table, Mr. Benson.
Jack Balance.
Ruthless.
Like this the thing, he's supposed to be showing like the...
Cut it!
He just no-sold the chair hit like a WWF wrestler.
Imagine how solid a chair made in 18 whatever would be too, you know?
He has superhuman strength for an old man.
It's the greed. Greed makes you strong.
Like, I know he's tough, but still, he is like an 80-year-old man.
It made him into the Undertaker.
Yeah. Right through the window.
And now he's got a gun. Here we go.
But sir, my boots.
They're out here, you sniveling moron. Come out and get them. And bring that bill. $10.50.
I love it's only over $10.
Shame on you.
Back then. That was probably quite a bit.
How do you expect me to pay you?
Huh?
Nice horse.
No way, not my horse!
He swept the leg from on his back. That was pretty impressive.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I'm fine, sir. Went through the boot, right through, sir.
Can you get him with the lasso here? Oh, yeah.
I take the horse.
So what scene is this the equivalent from in A Christmas Carol is what I don't fully understand.
This is not. This is all the scene. All that happens is he's in his counting house. His nephew comes in and he tells his nephew to fuck off. And then people come in asking for charity for the poor. And he tells them if they'd rather die, then they'd better just do it and decrease the surplus population. And that's it. Then he goes home. That's all that happens.
Just drowns a guy in the river.
This crazy old miser, he cheated me out of my land, my homestead.
This young man has discovered that Lady Luck is not to be trusted, but to accuse me of cheating. Well, I challenge anyone here to prove it.
I just figured if I could win me some, then, well, you know, Eric and me could get hitched sooner.
Oh, such eloquence, such poetry. I won fair and square, friend. I have witnesses. Grudge it?
Look, my paid employee. One of the most credible witnesses you can count on.
That land is mine. It's the law of the West. The horse is mine, too, for all the willful damage that he caused to my property.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The YouTube swarm has descended upon us, gentlemen.
No.
They've
Jack
had
Palance's
certain
people don't
detections.
fool around.
Oh my goodness! On the last day of the Christmas parade.
That is so irritating.
The YouTube swarm, they're the Scrooges around here. They're the Scrooges. Here we are trying to give people happy movies to watch at Christmas. They come in here.
That's right. The real Ebenezer is Susan Wojcicki.
Yeah. CEO of YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah, that's where I got it from. And it wasn't even like a legitimate channel. It was just like one of those weirdo channels that has all these weirdo movies I always find.
Oh, well, the swarm has spoken. Unfortunately, we can't watch the rest of the movie. But you get the idea. He wins in the end and gets the land and gets his horse.
Well, I think we should do a little bit of an improv based on what we've seen so far.
Sure.
That's what I think.
Far. All right.
So, now, it's saying here our stream has been temporarily blocked because we've detected copyrighted audio and video. That's not even possible anymore because unless somebody bought the rights to any of our voices or images,
right,
then that shouldn't be the case.
So are we still on? Are people still hearing us?
I think we're going to be on in a second here.
It says
Or maybe
unavailable. Stream suspended for policy violations.
It says temporarily blocked. Hold on here. There's still a chance that this can work out.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the doctor said I was temporarily impotent, but I mean, it's been a few years so far, so I don't know.
Give it another couple of years, man. I guarantee.
Don't trust this temporary shit. I like too that like it's the Ghost of Christmas Future is supposed to be scary, but I mean, who's fucking scarier than Jack Palance?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see here. Okay, boom, we're back to green again.
Okay.
My stream is no longer blocked due to copyright issues. Now, they wanted to prevent you from seeing this. This is going to sound very weird to everybody on the other side, but let's check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see here.
They don't want you to know the truth about the true meaning
boom,
of Christmas.
Back to green. Okay, so good. Now we're good. We can just keep going from there. And that's the story of how YouTube screwed us, everyone. So let's now jump into a little improvised bit about what we all just saw there. That they can never take away the memory of what we saw. All right?
All right. I like it.
You inhaled sharply there.
I did. I did because I wasn't gonna gamble, but I gambled. Darn it! I lost it all. I lost all my land in the game of Go Fish.
What?
We have to move. Yep.
So
all three of us.
Wait, let me get this straight. You went into the bar just to drink. You weren't going to gamble.
Nope.
But then you sat. Did they force you? Did they have a gun to your head?
What persuaded you?
Well, you know how it is. You're in a bar, a dimly lit saloon, and suddenly there's cards being played, and the atmosphere is right, the feeling is right, and next thing you know,
is right.
You bet all your land And all your land on a silly game of cards.
I mean, we're using this land. We're like, I'm plowing it right now.
Well, you better stop because you're not plowing our land anymore.
Oh, gee, well, where's our land? Where are we gonna live?
Well, I guess that all depends on how well we can do at cards.
Okay,
you gotta play more cards?
Is the whole strategy for this family just card-based strategy?
Yes, that seems to be the only way to acquire land under this system. You can't. What are you going to do? Work?
Yeah,
you make like 10 cents a day. Make 10 cents a day. A plot of land costs like $100.
It's so stupid having a poker-based economy. I've never understood it. I never said it was a good idea, and I stand by that. In fact, you know what? I'm going to run for mayor of this town, and the first thing I'm going to do is change our economy to a market-based economy where we trade in goods and services instead of having poker for everything.
We cut to the mayoral race.
And as I'd like to conclude that if I'm elected, we will switch to a market economy based on supply and demand. People make services and goods and services, and then they pay workers to implement those, and then you pay money to get those goods and services. Or possibly trading on some sort of barter system.
I object.
No more playing poker to get land and get stuff.
I object. As the town's richest and oldest member, I object. I spent my entire life getting bulked up for bar fights and chewing on a cigar while talking, just so I can be ready for those interactions. Learning how to cheat at poker. You ever see my fake sneeze? It's expert.
Watch no one's falling for your fake sneeze. Everyone knows
you see that?
Fake sneeze.
Was it real or fake? Nobody knows. That's the problem.
It was fake. It was clearly fake. Look, I'm tired, and I'm sure all of the constituents here are tired of having to play poker for everything. Like, you can't even go to the general store. You can't go to the general store and say, I'd like some flour, please. You ask for flour, they start dealing out blackjack. You got to win at blackjack in order to get your flour. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense.
You got to be sensitive to Mr. Scrooge here. I mean, he's got a horrible affliction. Every time he sneezes, there's aces flying everywhere. There's kings. There's all these, good cards flying everywhere, and he's got this horrible affliction. We gotta make sure that he's healthy. He's the oldest member and richest member of this town.
That's right.
Okay, we have to protect him. He's very vulnerable.
That's right. Why, just the other day, I was having a bar fight with this guy, and he smashed me across the back with a chair. And you know how well-constructed chairs are at this period of time?
Yeah, an 18 whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's my point. Why do we got to take care of this guy? He clearly has the strength of like 10 people.
He's sick, okay? He's sick. I saw him punch a man the other day, and that man flew into another man who flew into another man who flew into another man. Now, 10 years ago, Mr. Scrooge could have punched a man that could have knocked 50 men down.
That's right. That's right. I'm getting a little weaker. Getting a little weaker in my old age.
Okay, if I'm voted in as mayor, if I win this mayoral race, one of my first orders of business will be to let Mr. Scrooge die and not spend any more of our valuable healthcare money to help this man live longer.
People of town. Is this what we want? A free and open economy where everyone's okay to trade whatever goods they want at any time with anyone they want?
No.
Or do we desire? That's right. No, that's right.
No.
We desire the brutal dictatorship that only a poker-based, Scrooge-based town control system can bring.
That's right. And all of us, as his paid employees, are completely non-biased in saying that we prefer the tyranny of Mr. Scrooge ruling this town.
That's right. Now, full disclosure, they all are on the payroll, and I have threatened to kill their families and take their land if they were to ever dissent from me. But outside of those stated in advance things, there's no bias.
All right. Well, I promise you, Mr. Scrooge, I promise the people of this town that I'd run for mayor, I'm running a fair, honest race. And I promise you this, Mr. Scrooge, you one day, even if you win this race, one day you will get your comeuppance. One day you'll be shown the error of your ways. Maybe in the near future. I don't know, maybe something will happen to you one night. Maybe you'll be visited by ghosts and they'll tell you about all the bad things you're doing and you'll change and become a new man. I promise you, Mr. Scrooge.
I will never, ever receive my comeuppance. We cut to after he's lost the race there. Damn it, how did I lose that race? I had it in the bag.
Well, Scrooge, I thought that you did well on the debate portion, but when it came down to boot dueling, you were defeated.
It's a pretty weak throw, wasn't it?
Just threw a faster boot than you, Mr. Scrooge. That's all there is to it. I mean, we did some polling here, and it turns out you did very well amongst your own employees.
Excellent.
But very few of them actually came out and voted. These are all just polls, but very few of them actually turned out to the voting booths. Only 3 people turned out to the voting booth. Yourself, the guy whose land you stole, and the guy running against you. And so it was 2 to 1.
Yeah, as it turns out, only landowners are allowed to vote, and there ain't many landowners in this town.
No.
On account of Mr. Scrooge owns most of the land.
Right.
Yeah. So that's 3 people, really.
Darn.
Yeah, and then it's politics. It's a rough game.
Now, you're falling on hard times. Maybe you could start your own business, start a newspaper company.
Oh boy, start all over again?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, there's plenty of opportunities out there for a man who can get hit in the back with a chair and not feel it.
Okay, we cut forward like 40 years, and Scrooge just like reestablished himself in a new town. All right, everyone. Feeling actually pretty tired, honestly. So we have another mayoral race.
Chair thing again.
I can't. Enough with the chairs. It's enough with the chairs already.
Chair.
Beat up that guy.
All right, bring out the chair. It's early 19 whatever at least now. At least it's early 19 whatever now, and everything's kind of a little less well made. Oh my god. Oh. All right. Well, with that out of the way, citizens. Actually getting kind of a little weak here on the podium.
Would it help if we hit you with another chair?
No, certainly not. Certainly not. Certainly not.
We cut to Mr. Scrooge's house. Okay, sir, you're starting to lose popularity in this town. I mean, when you came in here being the tyrant, buying up all the land, stealing people's money, everyone loved it. Everyone was fine with it, as long as they got to watch you get hit with a chair every once in a while. Now, you're getting hit with less chairs. It seems to take it out of you more. It seems to affect you, and it's the town's noticing. And I gotta say, your popularity is really beginning to dive.
I'm like 110, 112-year-old man at this point.
I don't know what to tell you. They like the chair. They like the bit with the chair. They're willing to put up with almost anything as long as the chair hits kept coming. Now I'm not so sure. I don't know how much longer you can ride this out. I think they might revolt soon.
As long as none of my employees ever tries to confront me about this in public or anything like that, I should be able to keep up this facade until I pass away naturally in my sleep. And not have to ever worry about learning no lessons or nothing. We cut to Scrooge's deathbed. Oh, it really was good. I never had to learn no lessons there. I was able to wiggle out all those situations.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, one would think you'd get your comeuppance by now, but here you are on your deathbed, and well, you rest. I mean, you've got a tough day tomorrow because you're likely going to die. So you get a good night's sleep tonight. All right.
Okay.
We cut to the morning. Scrooge.
Huh? What?
Scrooge.
What?
It is I, the ghost of Christmas past. I'm here to tell you to change your ways, or you will regret it.
Oh no!
You have to live your life in the brotherhood of your fellow man.
I'm on my deathbed. I'm supposed to die later today.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm sorry. We meant to get to you like way earlier. We've just been so busy.
There were so many points during my rise to now, between now and my near death, where I could have had my comeuppance, and it would have been so poetic, so sweet.
Yeah,
everybody would have just been like, "Oh, beautiful." But now,
look, I'm sorry about that. We feel really bad about it. I mean, I know you're going to die tomorrow, so it's not like you'll have a lot of time.
It's later today. I'm dying.
But, I mean, at least it's something, right? You know, I mean, look, I feel really bad about this. Tell you what, as a little bonus, I'll not only show you memories that are going to break your heart and make you really sad about yourself,
okay.
I'll take you to 2 places that you just want to see. All right? Anywhere in the past you want. Just anything you want to witness.
Anywhere in the past.
We cut to Scrooge in the past, and he's watching himself getting hit by really solid chairs.
Oh,
just
man.
shrugging them off.
Those are the days. The early 18 whatevers. Yeah, it was probably the best time of my life. The chairs were as well constructed as they've ever been. My body was as well constructed as it's ever been.
You didn't even flinch. That's amazing.
Yeah. I used to be able to like grab a guy with one hand and pick him up and just strangle him in the air like Darth Vader.
No kidding. Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, I mean, usually I just show you memories of your past that, you know, like, oh, lost love, stuff like that. But I mean, I gotta say, this is pretty neat. I've never, I mean, you're beating the shit out of that guy.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Here comes my young assistant, young Cratchit, back when he was young as well.
Oh,
hey.
God, he can count like lightning then.
People.
Yeah. This guy could count. Now, boy, I can tell you, this guy, he counts like nobody's business. I had him stay late to count for me. Whew. You can count on that count.
Oh, geez. Hold on. I'm sorry. I got to leave you here for a bit. I'm being called into the Christmas past office.
Oh.
You okay here? I'll be right back. I just got to take that.
I guess.
Hey, sorry. Yeah, hey. Boss, you wanted to see me? I'm in the middle of a haunting.
Yeah, we got overbooked this year.
Oh,
so
geez.
I'm gonna need you to haunt multiple people.
Like at the same time?
Yeah, if you can. Yeah.
Oh God, that's gonna be just really confusing. I mean, I won't know whose memory I'm taking them to. I mean, worried it's gonna get. I'm just worried that a wacky, crazy mix-up situation is gonna be.
We're gonna need you. We're going to need you to haunt 2 people in the same place, okay? One is haunting on the left side of the building. One is on the right side of the building.
Oh, Jesus.
All right?
Okay, all right.
Now, the one guy you're going to be haunting, his name is Phil Jackson. And the other guy that you're going to be haunting, Philip Jackson.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's also a Bill Jackson.
Oh, no.
That might be the dad, though.
Jackson, so it's going to be very confusing.
Not totally clear.
I mean, look, can't I just do them all at once and take them to one of their memories, but then suggest to the others, like, you've probably had something happen like this similar. Just imagine that's you. You know, can't I like do that?
Just bang him like, oh, come on! Isn't this a memory of yours? Like, that doesn't seem very ghostly.
I don't know. I'm like, it's going to be hard for me to haunt 4 people at the same time. Just trying to be efficient here.
Well, listen, we're overbooked.
We cut to the ghost of Christmas present showing up to Scrooge there. Yeah! Oh, yeah! There,
oh, my God.
Cowboy ghost.
Hey.
Ghost Christmas present.
Hey. I'm a old man nearly dead. How's it going?
Yeah. Well, not too bad. You want to play some cards?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
what? You?
What?
I got a full house.
Sneeze.
Yeah. Thank you.
I got a perfectly natural sneeze.
I got a full house.
Oh, son of a gun, you beat me.
Oh, that did great.
Damn it. I shouldn't have bet my spectral land.
Yeah. so that goes to me now.
Damn ghost land. You took everything from me, Scrooge.
I'm sorry.
We cut to Scrooge in the afterlife. Okay, so Mr. Scrooge, this is your ghost land that you won from the Ghost of Christmas Present.
Great. It's a little run down.
It does come with the proviso that you now fulfill the duties of the Ghost of Christmas Present while you're on this land.
What all does that entail?
Well, you got to show up at people's houses, basically. You got to wait for the Ghost of Christmas Past to be done. He'll hand it over to you, and then you take people to just kind of what's going on in Christmas Day in the present.
What?
What's happening now, you know, like stuff that they're missing out on usually is a popular one.
Or it's like people watching stuff and like hanging around, like that's.
what sick children are doing, in the area.
Sick children.
That may or may die or live, depending on if they change their actions or not.
This is supposed to be my afterlife. I was going to count money. I was going to be like doing a lot of screwing,
Oh, God, no. Your afterlife is so much work. Oh, God, all of us here would give anything to be alive again, just so we have a day off. There's no such thing as a day off up here, let me tell you. Oh, boy. Yeah, just work all the time. Just between you and me, the guy who runs the afterlife, real slave driver. Doesn't give us a day off, doesn't let us go see our families. And if we fall behind on our work, oh boy, we hear about it. He takes all our money. He restricts us. It's pretty awful.
Sounds like a pretty good dude.
The guy who runs the afterlife, he could be used to be visited by 3 spirits. Let me tell you.
Sounds like a pretty cool dude.
Well, I mean, maybe you can talk to him. Maybe he'd let you off your gig, but I doubt it. He's hard nose to the grindstone. That ghost captain.
Well, let's cut to the ghost captain and Scrooge for a while.
Hey, Scrooge.
Hey. So, I've been hearing that you've been running this place with an iron fist, eh?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Cool.
Running it with an iron fist, making sure nobody gets no time off.
Nice.
Yeah, everybody's working a lot. Too much of anything.
Too much even, all right. Yeah, get that up there.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's just nonstop Christmas work.
Does Christmas work all year round?
All year round.
Wow. Must be really irritating for people, too.
Well, it is irritating, especially for people that hate Christmas and then they get locked in as a Christmas ghost. And just got to do Christmas every day,
Yeah, like a guy like me, for instance.
Yeah, like a guy like you, you know. When you'd much rather be alive getting hit with chairs. You're out there, you're showing people their memories and
yeah. Okay. Well, I was thinking about this. I think you can be more ruthless around here.
More ruthless?
I think there's room for more ruthlessness. For instance, may I suggest you put the ghosts in chains?
Interesting.
Right now they're just ghosts. Maybe you chain them up a little bit.
Okay. I like it. Oh. We just got a good shipment of rattle-free chains that I haven't figured out what to do with.
Maybe this is your answer.
Yeah, I think so. They've just been taking up space. I stub my toes on them constantly.
Yeah, that's got to be annoying.
Yep. Yeah, it is annoying. Almost as annoying as a chain that doesn't rattle. People like to get a nice, satisfying rattle out of their chains, but then they get a silent chain. They don't know what to do with it.
Right.
It throws them off.
Right. Especially for a ghost, you'd really expect that rattle.
Yeah, but I'm ruthless, like you said. There's room for more ruthlessness.
Right. So, yeah, we could get the chains going. What else could we do to hurt these ghosts pretty bad? I mean, we could lock them in a box.
Yep. Well, they do have the ability to go through items.
Yeah,
walls.
I guess that's true.
Kind of tough to lock them in a box.
There's that Pandora's box thing.
Sir, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. It's the ghosts, sir. They're all on strike. They're all striking.
What?
They said this is enough is enough. Apparently there's this new Scrooge guy that came in. He's the new ghost of Christmas present. I guess he's been talking to a couple of them, and they're like, yeah, that guy has some great ideas. We shouldn't have to put up with this. And then they all went on strike, so none of the ghosts are haunting anybody. They're all outside right now with picket signs.
Well, then they're all fired. We're going to fire them all.
They're not working right now. There's no one to do the work. Every single ghost in the afterlife is not working.
Wow.
We'll get scabs. I'll hire some flesh and blood people.
You're going to hire humans to do ghost jobs? They can't walk through walls.
We cut back to Earth. Ding dong.
Yes, hello? Hello, yes?
Hey, is this Phil Jackson?
Yeah, it's like, Jesus, like 2 a.m. What do you want?
Yeah, I'm here to take you to a series of locations that show you kind of how bad Christmas could be.
I'm not going anywhere with you. What
do you mean? About? Come on, it's the spirit world. The spirit world has summoned me to show you the error of your ways. Are you like an obnoxious rich guy?
Yeah, yes.
It says you're an obnoxious rich guy.
Like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, is that a Honda Civic?
Yeah, I got my Civic here. I'm ready to go. We're all gassed up. Might need to stop for gas, but we still, let's get on the go here. Chop.
You're gonna take me to places and show me things.
Yeah, we got a research file on you here. Let's see. Says you attended Princeton University here.
I did attend Princeton, yes.
And at one point, your pants were pulled down in front of a lecture hall.
Yeah, that was really embarrassing. That was a pivotal moment in my life, actually.
On Christmas Day, right next to right under the mistletoe. And then, okay, good.
Christmas after that, I was going to talk to this girl that I liked, and then I was embarrassed in front of everyone.
Oh, save it, save it, buddy. Save it until we get to the location. You don't need to have a revelation just yet. All right, it's fine. Just save it till we get to the location. We cut to the next morning.
Oh, God, that took a long time to drive to Princeton and back.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought we'd be able to do a couple locations. I didn't really know where Princeton was. Sorry, I refuse to use the GPS. That's just the way that I operate.
Hey, Ghost of Christmas.
I got to say, I mean, it's really, we just drove there, and then all you did was tell me things that happened to me. And I said, yeah, that happened to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it would be effective if I actually saw them, but I mean, it's just you telling them. So it really...
No room in the budget for that. Hey, buddy, are you the... Hey. You're the ghost of...
I'm the ghost of Christmas present.
Okay, you're present. Okay, this is present right here. All right, sorry. I know it took a long time. I'm sorry. It's supposed to... I know. I'm sorry.
Are you finished? Because I've been eating this guy's food.
Yeah, no, we're finished. We're all finished with this guy now.
What are you doing in my house? It's like 8 o'clock in the morning now. I haven't slept.
Listen, buddy, can you sign this, please, just to indicate that I was here? I did my part of the haunting.
God, fine, yeah.
Thank you very much. All right. There's your copy there. Thank you very much. I'll leave him in your hands. Sorry for being so late with him.
All right, thanks. You're Phil?
Yes, yeah, that's me, Jackson.
Yeah, Phil Jackson. All right, yeah, good. I'm the, I guess, the ghost of Christmas present.
Shouldn't actually ghosts be doing this? I mean, I got driven in the Honda Civic all the way to Princeton University, and the guy just read from a file. I mean, we couldn't even go in. It was locked. It was in the morning.
Damn it. He took the file with him. We were supposed to exchange. He was supposed to hand me the file. I was supposed to read that file. God, is he still down the street? Can you see his car?
No, he's gone. He's gone. Like, what were you supposed to do? Show me things that are happening like right now in the present?
Yeah.
I mean, I got a nephew whose invitation to dinner I refused. I guess we could go to his house and look through his window. He'll probably see us.
Let's go. Hop on my tandem bike that I got here. We're going to have to make a couple stops. I got a couple other people I have to haunt as well as you.
Oh, ever since they privatized this, it just hasn't worked out. We cut to the ghost of Christmas future.
All right, Phil.
Hey.
This is it.
I've had
the
a
future.
really long day. I haven't had any sleep. I mean, it's now 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's whatever. All right.
Before we see the future.
No, you can't have a nap. Now put on your costume here. It's kind of silver and sparkly. Oh. You got these weird glasses so that we can really indicate that it's the future,
I don't know why I'm agreeing to any of this. I could have just locked my door and stayed home.
Hey, Chop, hurry up, buddy. We got to get to the theater by 7 o'clock for the screening of Star Trek, okay?
Yes, right. Gentlemen. Do you have your QR codes?
The future! Look at this, the QR codes, huh?
We got a QR.
Yeah, scan it in.
There you go. You got your tickets there. Now we got a QR menu there for you.
Yeah, look at that.
That you scan that, all the food items.
I just want to point out that this is still the present. I mean, we have QR codes now.
Look at these futuristic snacks. We got future popcorn and future sodas. Wow, those are pretty... That must be something. Well, what do they have in the future? It's unbelievable.
Aren't you supposed to be showing me things that are going to affect my life?
Of course, yes.
Me, what people are saying about me, things like that?
Once we get into the theater and the screening of Star Trek begins and this atmosphere is right, we all know we're in the future, then I will reveal to you.
All right,
here's your 3D glasses, gentlemen.
3D glasses, huh? But the seats rumble, too.
We cut to after the movie.
So did you learn a lesson from that?
I learned that you have to obey the Prime Directive, or you can majorly screw up a culture. I mean, I learned that.
Yeah, sorry, I got so engrossed in the movie. Sorry,
family is more important than than politics and promotion. I mean, I learned that from here. I didn't learn anything about me.
Sorry about that. I really should have done something, but I just got so engrossed in watching the film. Like, it was amazing. The way things were popping off the screen with those 3D glasses.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was pretty cool. Though, I knew that guy was Khan the whole time.
Oh.
I mean, they tried to call him something else, but I was like, this guy's going to end up being Khan, clearly.
Oh, you knew he was Khan, did you? Hello, I'm James Cameron, director of Star Trek, The Way of Space.
James Cameron? Oh my God, what are you doing here?
Yes, I sit in sometimes on the viewings.
Wow.
To hear what the audience really thinks of the movies.
Mr. Cameron, Can I just say that your work on Avatar, The Shape of Water, I think it's called, I'm not totally 100% on that, was astounding.
There's a lot of
astounding. Just astounding work.
I gotta say, I missed it. I didn't see it. I didn't see any of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I better make more, shouldn't I?
Oh, yeah, if you want. Sure, go ahead. Go nuts.
Yeah, if I want. It's not about what I want. It hasn't been what I want for years. It's about what the people want.
Wow. Man of the people.
That's really unselfish of you, to give all that just for the people like that. Geez, maybe I should change my ways. Maybe I should be less selfish. I mean, if James Cameron can make movies that no one gives a shit about just for the people, despite derision and people making fun of him, maybe I should change how I am. Maybe I should be less of a jerk. Maybe I shouldn't foreclose on that orphanage. James Cameron, you've really taught me a valuable lesson today. I will change my ways.
Jeez.
I will keep Christmas in my heart the year round. And you know what? I'm going to pay for that sick kid's medical bill so he doesn't die. Thanks, James Cameron. You really changed my life around. You, on the other hand,
what?
You're worthless.
What?
You didn't show me anything. If we hadn't met James Cameron, I would have left here the same greedy asshole I was when I started. And I'm tired because I haven't slept in like 24 hours now.
Okay, that's all good feedback. I can bring that to the people upstairs and see what they say about that.
I'm going home.
We cut to the offices of the ghosts. So here's what I'm thinking. It's not working because the James Cameron situation was very specific to that one guy. It just happened to work out by accident. When we sacked all of our other Ghosts of Christmas Futures and replaced them just with bumping into James Cameron at a movie theater, I think we really hamstrung our business model.
Yeah, it hasn't been working. I mean, there's been plenty of people who didn't care for James Cameron's movies, or liked his earlier stuff. And so, if anything, they've ended up worse.
Or didn't even realize who he was and just kind of walked by him while they were exiting the theater.
That happens a lot. More than you'd think.
Guys, I think maybe we should maybe give this job back to ghosts. I think maybe it was a mistake for humans to take it over to begin with.
Well, I would love to, but the ghosts have moved on to other jobs. They're doing other things now.
Like what? What are ghosts doing?
A lot of food delivery.
We cut to what ghosts are doing.
Ding dong. Skip the dishes.
Oh my God! What the hell?
Ooh.
Oh no, honey, it's fine. I paid for. He goes through the door now. He
yes.
doesn't even have to.
Here's your order.
Oh.
Drops off the food.
How does he bring the food through the door? Isn't that still a physical object?
Yeah, it's the food doesn't come through the door.
Food's
the food's
outside.
on the step.
Food's
Oh, that's fine. But what are you doing in here then?
I just come in to just let you know your food's here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, as long as I'm here, any of you guys,
Oh, hold it. Hold it a second.
In your life that you wanted to talk about or see reenacted, or
no? Hold on here. Why don't you have to come in here with the spooky voice if you can talk in a totally normal voice now? There's no need to be coming in here all woo.
At this point, it's just a habit, Same with these chains. I mean, I know I don't have to wear them anymore, but they're just so used to it,
Well, you pay for ephemeral delivery. You want ephemeral delivery.
Right? I mean, that's the whole bit, right? You just don't want a normal guy coming in here. Anyway, your food's outside in the front door. You want to open the door here? I'll float it in for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, no problem. Ooh.
I guess it does add something.
Next time, order extra sides. Change your ways or you'll regret it forever. Woo! Don't forget to leave a positive review.
We cut to the ghost back at the food delivery headquarters. Yeah, Mr. Ghost, we've had some customer complaints. I guess you're kind of, I don't know if threatening's the right word, but you're telling customers that they're going to regret it forever.
Well, it's part of being a ghost. I mean, you don't want a ghost just having a conversation with you. I mean, you want scary ghosts, sad ghosts, or prophetic ghosts. You know, those are the three we got, you know? What do you want me to just cry and be sad about it when I deliver their food?
No, I don't want you to cry and be sad. I just want the customer focused on the food. That's all. And you're threatening them with, like, you know, horrible ghostly experiences and all this stuff. And
look, buddy, that's the thing about a ghost. That's why you hire a ghost to deliver food. You don't want that, then hire a human to deliver the food. Okay? I do ghost stuff. I'm not showing up to a place and not telling them they're going to regret their ways. Because, I mean, otherwise I'd be a pretty crappy ghost, wouldn't I?
Well, I would hire humans, but unfortunately they've moved on to other types of jobs.
Why? What? What are the humans doing?
We get to what they're doing now. Guys, I haven't worked in months, guys.
Sorry, I'm haunting this place.
What?
I'm Bill. I'm the haunting. I'm the haunter. I'm haunting the hotel. So I just wanted to know before I showed up in your room in the middle of the night and scared you. Does anyone have any heart conditions, anything like that?
No.
Not really.
No.
Good for heart conditions? Okay, good. All right. Any allergies? I mean, I don't bring food, but I'd like to know.
I do have an allergy. Every time I play cards, I sneeze, and then I get a winning hand.
Geez, wow, that's lucky. But not like to peanuts or anything like that.
No.
I'd hate to have like a peanut butter sandwich on my break, come in here and haunt you, and then, you know, have you guys have some sort of reaction. Right? So, okay.
I have a few allergies.
Right. Yeah. Good with that. Okay, so I'm going to be haunting you. So, you know, I'll just be coming in the middle of the night, kind of rapping on the windows, making weird sounds outside the room. Maybe I'll sneak in and scare you and then you just disappear. I don't disappear really fast. I can't walk through walls or anything, so you'll need to like kind of look the other way while I disappear.
Okay. With the last time we were haunted, we had kind of a bad experience. The ghost
really bad experience.
Tried to eat some of our food, but you know how ghosts, they eat food and the food just falls right through them.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I come to all my hauntings, already haven't eaten. I have my packed lunch in my locker. You don't have to worry about that at all. Your food is perfectly thick.
Solid. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Also, I don't know if you could fill this out. It is just it's a detail of everything you have, just in the room here, and then I just sign it to make sure that I've seen it all. If anything goes missing, that way you know that I haven't taken it because we've gone through it before I've come into the room.
Okay, and you're bondable? Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Bondable, completely covered. You have to get insurance to do this. It's actually kind of a pain in the butt. If I'm being honest, it's a lot of red tape hoops you got to go through before you get this kind of job. Honestly, I would just love it for ghosts to come and take over this again. I don't think humans do it very effectively.
I ghosts, they kind of move silently up the stairs, and I heard you clomping far away from here.
I got a back thing too, so I can't move very stealthily. It starts to stiffen up, you know.
Normally, when I'm at the end of a dark hallway and I see a ghost coming at me, I hear nothing, and then he's just on top of me, and it's like, you know, you're freaking out. But with you, I hear you huffing and puffing all the way down the hallway, and then I think I even heard you said, like, God, how long is this hallway? At one point.
You know, I got to run to get there to kind of shock you. So I'm kind of out of breath by the time I get there.
Yeah. Well, speaking of out of breath, you know, sometimes I'll be in the dark and I can feel that there's a ghostly presence, but I can't see it. And yet with you, I see the distinct cherry of a cigarette rising up and down.
Yeah. I'm a smoker. I'll admit it. You know, sometimes it's just it's the only light I got. You know, I can't see in the dark or anything. I keep stubbing my toes. I got a toe thing now. I got to see a doctor about it.
Sometimes with a ghost, you can kind of feel there's like a cool breeze is blowing in the air. Like it's just chill.
That I can do. I just have some of these cool mint gums.
You can't do it. You know, you think you can do it, you can't do it. You think you can, but you can't. I know it's gum, okay? We all know it's gum.
Okay, look. If we could get ghosts to do this, we would, okay? The fact of the matter is, they're doing other stuff now.
Well, maybe they're not happy doing what they're doing. Let's cut to what the ghosts are doing. Guys, we're all ghosts, the three of us. And for too long, things have been topsy-turvy. We just need to reset the natural order.
Yeah, but it's too late now. We've all gone on strike. We've all made, we've all said things that we've now lived to regret.
Yes.
Can we go back to the way it was? I mean, I would. I'd love to.
We have to. Okay?
But I don't know if I can go back and work for a company again because I've started my own boozeness.
Yeah.
What is the business?
It's juggling. I entertain. Yes, I'm an entertainer at children's parties.
You juggle. You're ethereal. You can't pick things up.
I make the balls move with my mind.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
a telekinesis trick.
Is that really juggling? Do you actually mime your hands around when you're doing it?
Yeah, I do, but that's just for effect.
Yeah. I mean, a pretty decent act, I guess, for a birthday.
I mean, it's all right.
Business is booming.
I knew you were going to say that, you son of a ghost. All right. Now listen here. Just because we got off-flyers like Larry here, who happen to have found their way in the new human ghost switcheroo world, some of us who are more traditional are having a hard time adjusting, okay?
I mean, I would just love to haunt again,
Right.
Scare people in a house.
For most ghosts, I think that would be true.
Warn them of the terrible things to come.
That seems terrible. You're bound to a house. Your soul is eternally bound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freelance. You can go from place to place with this new setup we got here.
But I mean, what are we doing? We got to deliver food. I mean, I got to get a job in an office. I have to do accounting. I have to do accounting all day. My soul's bound to that accounting place. That's what's happened.
There's nothing more soulless and grim than paperwork.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. Before I was a ghost, I was bound to a house. I was haunting that house. I knew where I stood.
Everything was good.
It was my world. Yeah, I was bound to the house, but it was my house. I just want that back.
I think we all want that back.
A ghost again.
Yeah. I think the vast majority of us ghosts want that back. So what are we going to do about it?
When I would scare a couple, when I would really scare someone, I felt like I accomplished something. I'm doing forms at this accounting firm. I don't even know who they're for, whose money it is. And you know what? Honestly, I don't care. You know how much effort it takes me to care about going there every day? Oh, it's the worst.
I don't know how you did it, Larry.
And the worst for ghosts is the best.
So you're saying that it's the worst for me, so that therefore it should be good?
I think so. It's soul crushing, right? It's spooky.
Doesn't sound particularly spooky.
They do. I do make the lights flicker. Yeah, I've been told to stop. It's distracting to the other accountants.
Well, you guys want to go back, you go back. That's what I say.
I'd like to. I want to go back.
I think we should go back. I think we should go back in time. I think we should start haunting the Wild West.
Wow.
Wow, that's pretty bold, but okay.
That's a revolutionary idea.
Scrooge, that's a real jerk. He could use 3 ghosts to visit him.
Yeah,
maybe
we're doing all this
there.
Modern haunting. Let's go back in time. Let's haunt some pioneers, some cowboys.
It's a great idea.
Done.
Back to our roots. And scene. Okay.
So let's go. We think that's probably what would have happened in the movie if we were allowed to keep watching it.
Let's go back to our other spot here. We can talk about how YouTube sucks. Oh, we made it.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys ever watch those? Do you remember those Rich Little specials where he would, remember Rich Little, the impressionist?
Yep.
and he play all. I'm pretty sure he did a Scrooge. He did like a Christmas Carol, I think.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Well, I look forward to having that blocked by YouTube next year.
Yeah, there you go.
Rich Little, what a classic talent, and he made it all the way. Unlike so many other comics that never did break through, like Poor Small.
Poor Small?
Yeah. It was in many ways the opposite of Rich Little.
Oh, Rich Little, Poor Small. I did not pick that up.
Poor Big is what he should have been.
Poor Big. Yeah, if you did that, I probably would have gotten it. There you go.
I think it's a gem either way, quite frankly.
Well, that was the beginning of Ebenezer. Looked like it was going to be a great film from what...
I'd say a rip-roaring romp, even.
Yep.
This was made in 1998.
Yeah, something like that.
Now people don't need to see it because we reenacted it perfectly.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So scene for scene.
So that's the last episode for this year. So we hope you have a great Christmas. Hope you have a great New Year.
We're going out with a bang.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have fun.
Yes. Have a Merry Christmas. And we've got one more good improv show before we take a break and end the year.
Yeah.
And we'll see you then.
Yeah, so see you Thursday, and then see you after the holidays.
Bye-bye.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Ho.